like this first week, induction week called Welcome Week at King's. So I remember everyone was very welcoming, very friendly. And obviously going into London, it's such a diverse city, and everyone who goes to King's is, coming from places all around the world.
You're right. Yeah, you're right. Yeah. It's cold, isn't it? Yeah, it's hot, isn't it? Yeah.
Anyone or anything that you missed the most when you were overseas?
Cool.
I think our answers are definitely the same. So
Yeah.
we said, I think for me it's my family,
Yeah.
my pet cat, tofu for sure, and then also like Malaysian food, obviously.
Yeah. Cannot. I mean, you can get Malaysian food in the UK, but
It's just not the same.
no, we've only tried one place that is as good.
So, any food that you like in London? Maybe we can name one of them.
In like Malaysian food?
No, the food in UK, the food in London.
He likes fish and chips a lot.
Fish and chips, okay.
I don't. Yeah, it's like the fish there is so fresh, and it's so the batter they use there is so amazing. Some people can't appreciate it. So I appreciate it a lot. You have to appreciate it.
How about you?
In pasta.
I think I enjoy the Italian food in London.
Yeah.
So pasta there is really good.
Even though we're not in Italy, it's still good.
But the food, the fish and chips, and also the pasta in Malaysia are way different compared to the London, right?
Very different.
Fish and chips here is not nice. Pasta here is so at best compared to London.
That's great. So, do you guys have any future and upcoming exciting plans for you guys?
Yes, for sure. So our summer, so these upcoming months from June all the way to September, we have a lot of plans. I have my graduation ceremony in July. He has his in September. And then we're also going away on summer holidays in Europe. So we're going to Sicily in Italy and also in Switzerland.
Yeah.
So Sicily we're going with
our
friends, and Switzerland we're going with my family. And also I'll be starting with my first full-time job in September. So those are my upcoming plans.
Yeah, that's right. So I'm still finding a job, so gotta wait. But yeah.
Okay, you will surely get it. So, as you know, that you also mentioned that you are starting streaming on Switch, right, as a hobby.
Yeah, I've actually started streaming also, but it's very low key as of now because I'm still experimenting with a lot of things. I haven't launched it properly of my whole streaming thing. Do give a follow wherever on the somewhere, but yeah, it's just you can just follow me on Twitch as well. Be good.
So Switch is like a platform for us to share about when they are playing the games, is it?
It's just like Facebook Live. It's just like you're going live and then playing games, and then you're just talking with whoever that's watching. Sorry. Yeah.
So okay, then the Switch is cater more on gaming or for social purpose?
Twitch in general, actually for gaming one, but a lot of people came to use Twitch as a way to just share whatever they want and do it live. Sometimes people they code on it, sometimes they build stuff, and sometimes people would just talk to people with their audience. They just talk, and that's it.
How do you guys see yourself in the next 3 years?
For me, I still see myself working in the same company that I'll be starting in September. I hope to have been able to meet a lot of new people, make new friends, and also continue growing as a person. And also, I think career-wise, I hope to be able to expand my knowledge and skills into fulfilling the ambition that I mentioned earlier.
Yeah, I think for myself, I think I want to grow. Like I want to be able to be more financially independent, and I want to be. I hope that I can move into a nicer place. Even though our place right now is very nice, it's amazing to be fair. But I just want to probably go over to move in somewhere nice with you, and Yeah, I hope also that my Twitch streaming can grow as well. Yeah, I really do hope that. But yeah, other than that, I think it's nothing much. But yeah.
Wish you guys a great success. So I believe whatever you're doing, wish you all of you the best of luck. Yeah. For those who are really interested to study in UK, so what are the necessary like qualifications and also documents to prepare as a Malaysian to enter UK's universities?
So assuming that you've already gotten your offer and you've already passed the check, you've got an unconditional offer, and you're confirm going. What you would need is probably your passport. Sometimes also you might need your birth cert, and you probably need a letter for your parents saying that you're financially dependent on them. And also, if I'm not mistaken, you need a TB test. Yeah, TB test, and also you might need to do a English test, which is to just check whether you can actually read anything in English. And you can either do TOEFL or IELTS, besides visa fees also.
Probably also the healthcare fees that you need to pay for the national, like the NHS in the UK, and all of the documents that Brandon shared just now about the passport and things. They're all for the visa application process for the Tier 4 student visa.
Yeah.
And I believe the company doing that is called
VFS.
VFS.
They are very slow, but so you have to be quick in finding a slot that's early enough to avoid everything.
Do you guys purchase any like travels insurance or insurance required for this? Yeah.
No, like because I mean if you were to go to UK, you are fully covered by NHS. So technically you don't really need insurance. It's just that you're gonna go through public healthcare, which of course like in Malaysia it can be quite slow. Like if you to see a doctor, but other than that is
But if you're referring to insurance, not just focus on healthcare, then I believe I am not covered as well outside of Malaysia.
yeah.
Not that I'm aware of.
Yeah, I don't think a lot of students are covered, but yeah, I think one more thing that I'm thinking of is for engineering students or anyone that's doing science, you have to do a ATAS certification, and that one requires you to just upload. You just have to follow whatever they want you to, and also get a referee for that. But yeah, that one is pretty simple. So before everything, you have to upload that, and yeah, I think that's pretty much it, right? Yeah. And then when you get to the UK, you're gonna get a BRP from your university, and the BRP is like your IC in the UK.
BRP is like an IC, like identity card lah. It's cash. So how about in London? Do they practice like a cash system, or they will prefer more on card or even like e-wallets that they have? So when you guys travels 2 years back, right? Do you guys bring like some cash or?
For us both, we did bring some cash with us just in case of emergency. But I think day-to-day spending, it's usually just contactless payment by card. And we rarely use cash notes or coins day-to-day. And in fact, e-wallets are not as popular in the UK as they are in Malaysia. So we really only use our cards or debit cards. Where it's linked to our UK bank accounts.
It's the one that's very it's like an e-wallet, but the thing that's very popular there is online banks, which is like Monzo, Revolut, and also Chase, which I don't think they have a physical bank, and it's just
digital banks.
Digital banks basically, and it's very amazing because those apps are mainly used to track your spending on. Then it's very easy. A lot of people use Monzo because it has a very good UI, so that you can show like how much you spend, how much you spend from like how much more you spend from last month or how much less you spend from last month. Yeah, those are very, very popular in the UK.
One of the like bank apps in Malaysia for us is the MAE apps created by Maybank. So that one, it has like a really nice chart, you can see all your spendings and will be separated into categories. Again, these are the features of it. Rather than looking at one-by-one transactions, they usually can digitalize it, and they will have their own system to beautify everything into different categories. It's a very good user experience for us. Going there, definitely, in this world, we can't live without money. So it is important that we have our own financial knowledge and also financial management So how do you plan your budget as a student?
Besides my fees, I think my fees are like 26,000 per year. But I think that's because I paid it like that was my fees from 2019. So I think if right now it would probably be 27, 28 for my course.
These are all figures in pounds, not
Yeah, in
ringgit.
pounds, not ringgit. So I wish it was ringgit, but no. But as for my spending, I for my rent I pay approximately, this is including bills, so it's approximately 107.20 per month. This is considered very cheap really, and yeah, I've been very blessed. Like both of us were very blessed to find a place that's cheap and amazing location. And both of us thought when we found the place, so it was very like what like this is too good to be true, but it's really really amazing. And besides rental, I think groceries I use up about 120 per month. I eat quite a lot. Yeah, I eat quite a lot because she doesn't eat as much. Nah, doesn't eat as much, but yeah, I eat a lot. And then I think for my leisure, I probably spend about 100 per month from like going out to eat and then watching maybe I only watch movie once or maybe like rock climbing or just yeah anything. Yeah, I'll go to the gym as well. And other than that, the next thing would be transport. Transport, I would probably leave like £100 per month as well because from where we stay in Zone 2, so we either take the bus or the tube, and also sometimes we need to travel outstation to maybe I sometimes travel to Nottingham.
I think for me, my percentage allocation is pretty much the same. I probably do spend more on transport and on leisure and entertainment side because I do go out more and spend
Yeah.
a little bit more than buying.
Yeah, I just as for yeah like for you to know, I don't go out as often as her. I it's not a bad thing. I just don't go out as much. I just really like to stay at home. When I was back in my third year, I just like to stay at home and I like to play games.
Could you list down what are the entertainments there? Like for us in Malaysia, usually youngsters like to go for like a karaoke and also have a nice steamboat Hai Di Lao. What was your entertainment there?
It's always eating out is always
Yeah,
a big thing.
It's gonna take up the most that's
Yeah.
for sure.
Because just trying out new restaurants, new cafes. I
Being
love
with
to go
friends.
out. Yeah, I love to go out for coffee or for drinks or for dinner. And there's also a lot of
Clubs, right?
like tourist areas or like shopping streets. So I like to go shopping. I think the culture of going to shopping malls in the UK is not as big as it is in Malaysia.
Because I
So
know
there are
malls
stores.
yeah.
Yeah, there are malls, but they're more outskirts
Yeah.
in further out of central London. So we usually go to the popular areas like the street, like the big streets where all the stores are. There we always go there. And there's also just a lot to see in the UK in general. So you can just take a train out to see some historical areas or like just really nice touristy areas. Like I've been to places like Brighton, which is like a beach area, like at the seaside, really nice area to go in the summer. And then I also went to visit Windsor Castle, so it's a really nice small town, going to places just all around the UK. So I think eating out and then just exploring the country is one of the biggest things you can do for entertainment in the UK.
Yeah, and also possibly for all the sports fans, you can go watch football or you can watch a lot of sports over there because England has so many things, and you can also go clubbing. Clubbing isn't that expensive, and especially if you're a student, it's not expensive at all. You could probably have to pay like what? There was one time I think I paid like what £1, £2 to get into a club, but yeah, other than that, it's relatively cheap unless you like eat at a fancy place.
We do spend, but under control, under a reasonable price on it. So very good planning on it. Before we end, so do you have any final advice for those who really have the interest and have the passion to travel to UK to study? Like what are the advice for you to give them?
If you are interested in going to the UK, or if you're debating on whether you should go to the UK and you have the financial means and you also have something that you're very interested in to study, I would definitely say it's a really, really great opportunity and experience, not only for you to be able to explore and like learn more about what you're interested in, for example, in your degree. I also think it's just a great way for you to grow as a person because you will just have opportunities even in your day-to-day life. It's kind of opportunities that you wouldn't get, just being in Malaysia. But obviously, we both understand that not everyone is able to, have this opportunity to go study abroad. So I think education is what you make out of it. So my advice is just to work hard, and if you do have the opportunity, just don't take it for granted and just always make the most out of it.
I think my advice would be, if you're really passionate, you should really research into what you want to do before you take on such a huge step in your life, like big step in your life. So, research what are the jobs and what the course entails, and you have a lot of time. So, like to the people watching, I guess, they have a lot of time. Know what you want to do before you do. So, like, take a deep like this.
That's a very great advice, and we know that again, like what you guys have mentioned, not everyone are privileged to studies overseas, and especially for Malaysian to UK, some people might not have this opportunity. But as long as we work hard, and then with a good education, it also can transform us, every individual, into a better person, a well-educated person that can contribute more to the society and also to the countries. So if you guys are interested in Pei Xian and also Brandon's Instagram's account, please check them out. Also links in the description box down below. Alright, so we are coming to the end of our video. Thanks for watching, guys. So if you like my video, please like and subscribe to my YouTube channel, and leave a comment down below on like which country you plan to study, or as parents, which countries that you plan to send your children for their overseas studies. Leave them a comment section down below, and I would love to hear them. And also, don't forget to turn on the bell notification button so that you get notified every time I upload a YouTube video. So thank you so much for Brandon and Pei Xian for joining me today. Have a nice trip in Malaysia, and soon they will be flying over back to UK for their amazing plans that we have discussed just now. All right, take care and stay safe. Goodbye. And on the scale of 1 to 10, how would you rate each other's cooking skills?
I'll go first because I'm a very nice person. I'll say 11 out of 10.
Wow. I would give him a solid 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10. Wow, that's amazing.
10 out of 10.